Hello YouTube, welcome back to my video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can read an Excel file and save the data in a MySQL database using PHP. Okay, so this is the continuation of my previous video. In my previous video, I have shown you how you can read an Excel file, a dynamic Excel file, and show that in a PHP page. But here we are saving that data into the MySQL table too. Okay. So this was the project we done in the previous video. Let me start my uh, server and go to the local host and see the project. Okay, so this is actually the Excel file data, and I'm just showing that data in the Excel file, I mean the PHP page. Okay, so this is the Excel file. Just read now. Okay, so this is the same data. Now let's go to the code and see the code here. Now I have explained each and everything in my previous video. So this is the library which we have to import, and this is the path of the Excel file, and here we are iterating each row. Okay, so as we are adding this in a MySQL table, first thing we have to get is the connectivity to your MySQL database. Okay, now let me show you my MySQL database. So this is a MySQL UI. You can download it free of course. Its name is Heidi SQL. So I have already the connectivity information here. So if I'm opening my local host, you can see I have all these databases available. Okay, so I'm going to create a table here inside the student with the same data what same headers what we have in this Excel. Okay, so here in the test database I'm going to create a new table, and the table name I'm giving it as employee, and here I'm creating the columns. So first one, let it be int, and let it be the primary key, and the default value as the auto increment. Okay, now next we have to create the data as employee id, and let it be var of 50 not 50 100, and let all others be default. And similarly let me create all the columns here. Yes, so I have just created all the columns as we have in this Excel. Okay, so let me save the table here. So once you save the table, then you can see the create a table query has been run, and a new table with employee has been created with these columns. Okay, now the next step we have to get is the connectivity with your MySQL database. Okay, so I have another video how you can connect it to your MySQL database. Let me copy paste the code directly from here in my website. Connect MySQL from PHP. Okay, so here is the link. Let me open it. First we have to get the connectivity. Yeah, this is the connectivity class. Okay, uh, let me copy this from here, and inside the htdocs I'm going to create a new PHP page as a connection, db connection, and let it be PHP. Now let me paste the connectivity class here, and now we don't need this one. Let me delete this, and all other information is same, like localhost username is root, password is root, and we are going to connect as to test database. Okay, now everything is fine. This will show you a message connection successful if the connectivity is perfect. Now for that, let me go to localhost and copy the page directly here. Okay, this give message connection is successful, which means we can use that connectivity page or connectivity class in our index page to get the connection to the database. Okay, so like this you have to import that connectivity class, and this is the page. Just copy this and paste it here. Okay, so the connection is done perfect. Now once the connectivity is done, let me write the SQL query into here so that we can add the data to the table. Okay, so I have just finished the coding. So I have created an array here. So each time the value iterates inside this for loop, the value from the Excel sheet is getting added into array. Okay, so each time this for loop is finished, all the value in one row will be added to this array, and here I'm just writing an insert query with that values, with the dynamic values to be inserted, and with this SQL I'm just executing the insert query here. Okay, so once this is executor, it will insert one row, and then it will reach here, and it will be like the value will be fleshed out, and again the fresh values will be added from here. Okay, so likewise all the data, all the rows will be inserted one by one in the MySQL table. Okay, now let's try running this. You can see here, if I'm just refreshing here, all the data should be executed, and the value should have added to the MySQL database. You can see it's still loading, which means it's getting added. Okay, I think it's got added. So this is our table. If I'm just refreshing, you can see all the values are coming here perfectly as it is in the uh, Excel sheet. Okay, so this is that. With this code, you can get all the values from the Excel and add into MySQL database. To see the queries for each addition, I can just write to print that here like this echo, and give a breakpoint here so that the next value will be coming. The Let's see, I'm saving it again, and let me empty this table again. And if I'm just refreshing here, you can see all the insert query should have shown here. You can see all the insert query is shown here one by one, and once all the insert queries has executed, it will print out all the values here. Okay, so hope you got this, how you can read the data from the Excel and add into the MySQL table. Okay, so if you have different table, all you need is to edit this. Just add the table name and the column names, and add the number of values here. Okay, if it's a five column, just add like this. Okay, so it just yes, that's it. It will work for any Excel. Just increment the value here. Okay, so hope you got this. If you have any doubt in this, please comment below. I will try to help you. I will share all the source code in my description. You can have it, and please like and subscribe for my videos, and thanks for watching.